10 famous stage fails and how to recover when everything goes wrong. Every speaker's nightmare has happened to the most successful people on the planet. Elon Musk watched the unbreakable Cybertruck glass shatter on stage. Steven Spielberg announced the wrong Oscar winner and had to walk back to fix it. Steve Jobs stood in front of the room full of people, begging them to turn off their Wi-Fi so his iPhone demo would work. Jennifer Lawrence tripped on her way to accept an Oscar. So if you have ever frozen in front of your VP, forgot your point on Zoom, or stumbled over your words, this video is for you. Today we are going to look at 10 famous speaking fails, what happened, how each person handled it, and what actually matters when you are the one standing there watching your own moment unravel. Because great speakers aren't the one who never mess up, they're the one who know how to recover and keep going. Number 1. Michael Bay's teleprompter died. Michael Bay was presenting when his teleprompter froze. He froze too. He apologized and walked off stage. And he never quite recovered at that moment. But what if he had just one story in his back pocket? Something that he knows well, he could tell in his sleep without any slides or notes. How about you? If your screen goes blank right now, do you have a story to share? Number 2. Steven Spielberg read the wrong winner. It was the Oscar, the biggest stage that you can imagine. Spielberg opened the wrong envelope and read the wrong name, wrong winner, and the whole world was watching. But here is what he did. He immediately went back and corrected himself. Calm, direct, no excuses. When we mess up, the faster we fix it, the less people dwell on it. Hiding or panicking just make it worse. Number 3. John Travolta couldn't say Idina Menzel. Travolta completely mangled the name Idina Menzel on live television. It was rough. But he laughed it off afterward, came back the next year playful. He didn't try to hide it or pretend that it didn't happen. He acknowledged it and moved forward. And before we get our own spotlight, perhaps we should practice the hardest part out loud. Don't just repeat in our heads. We should say it and feel it. Number 4. Rick Perry's mind went blank. During the debate, Rick Perry just forgot mid-sentence. His mind just went blank. So he said, oops. And the silence was defeating. The silence actually was worse than the mistake itself. Think about it. When your mic goes blank, our instinct is to panic and say nothing. But your audience is sitting there, waiting. Imperfect sentences are always better than silence. Number 5. Mark Rubio reached for water. Mark Rubio reached off camera for a sip of water during his speech. It looked awkward, really awkward. But I actually handled it well. He laughed about it afterwards, and the people moved on. What does it tell you about your own setup? Do you put your water where you can reach it easily? Should we pause, drink, and continue? Number 6. Jennifer Lawrence felt on her way to receive an Oscar. Jennifer Lawrence tripped on the stairs while walking to accept her Oscar in front of millions of people. She could have been mortified. Instead, she got up, smiled, and made a joke about it in her speech. People remember she was smiling. People remember her being human. Number 7. LeBron James's decision. LeBron James announced that he was leaving Cleveland in 1-hour television special. But instead, it felt self-centered. The delivery was everything. When you are presenting something, always ask yourself, how does my message feel to my audience? Is it about me or about them? And that will help you. Number 8. Howard Dean's scream. After losing in Iowa, Howard Dean yelled into the microphone on TV, and it sounded wild. He was trying to explain it later, but that moment just stuck. Microphones amplify everything. Every energy, emotion, panic, it all gets magnified. What feels natural in a room sounds completely different on stage. Number 9. Satya Nadella's apology. Microsoft's CEO told women not to ask for raises, just trust karma. It was a bad move. But here is what he did. He apologized the same day, and then he changed company policies to back it up. And that is the difference between apologies that people forget and the one that they remember. Number 10, Face ID fails. During the Apple presentation, Face ID didn't work. Craig Federighi didn't panic. He just said, let's try this again. And he pulled out the backup phone that worked. The lesson, test everything before you get on stage and always have a plan B. If your demo fails, you need to know what comes next. All of those people had one thing in common. They mess up on the biggest stages in the world. And it didn't end them. You are going to mess up too. We all do. But now you have seen what works and what doesn't. And that is the difference between a disaster and just another day at work.